What's Fucci in your Louis? So this is the first video of Stone Fitness on YouTube. I plan on being more consistent on YouTube, Instagram. I don't really see myself in the space of TikTok, but I might post on there every now and then. But how rude am I? Let me introduce myself because some of y'all don't know me. You can call me Coach Kyd on this space. But name is Sydney. People call me Sid, Sid the Kid, Sid the Squid, Sid the Perpetrator. You name it, I've been called it. And it's funny because the name The Perpetrator is so false because I am like, who am I perpetrating? Except a weird black woman that has ADHD and knows how to create a multitude of things with a multitude of mediums. I created this Stone Fitness. It actually stands for Stay Thinking of New Dreams. It initially started out being a clothing brand, and then I just started branching out with other ideas, and I plan on having clothing, fitness, and food. I know you probably like, how the hell did you get to food? Chef Kyd's Kitchen. It'll be getting a little facelift, but you can click that link below and go check me out. I will be making an announcement on there which will change the channel's future for the better. But I think it'll be a pretty cool change nevertheless. Now, back to this. I'm pretty sure you're wondering the backstory behind moi. What better way to tell you than over a black cup of coffee? Being black and beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Anywho, let me take a sip before I get to talk. So to start off, I am born and raised from Houston, Texas. You already know. You can probably tell by the accent a little bit. I initially got into fitness at a young age. I played basketball for a spell. Position that I held was a center. I got to like high school. Of course, growth spurts happened. I grew just like a couple of more inches and I lost my passion for it. So I just kind of was one of the girls that helped out practice team, that type of BS. Fast forward into being an adult, working, school, balancing life, you know, doing all the whole nine. And my body just went up and down like weight. I gained at the time, I would say I gained 40 plus pounds. On the scale sitting like, dog, I done gained this and I am 200 pounds. Like, it's not a good 200 pounds, so I gotta get this off. Fast forward, 2018 came, I lost like 40 pounds, lost another 20 pounds. Around like 2020, 2021, it started getting to a point where I was like, okay, I want to kind of do something different as far as my training goes. I've been used to playing basketball, and being with basketball, it's a lot of like cardio base. And of course you're lifting weights, but not as much. So I stumbled upon like different influencers on the internet. Tori Farrow, Grannon, Tatiana. I started seeing them on the space and I was like, man, these girls are buff. These girls got muscle. I said, shit, I kind of want to see what it's looking like. So far, I put on about 10 pounds from the 140 that I was. And just so you know, I am standing at 5'8". I just round up because I'm truly like 5'7" and some change. But I want to also make this very clear. This channel, I'm going to have a lot of fun on the channel. I'm going to be myself. If you don't like it, quietly remove yourself. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I am not a personal trainer at gyms. I personal train on the side because I work a 9 to 5. I like to just have multiple streams of income, and there's nothing wrong with it. Especially in this economy, you got to do something other than run yourself crazy. I started personal training officially after October 2023 because I got certified in October. It's just been a lot of learning, teaching, journey woman, just gathering as much intel as I can to give it to you guys, which is why I made this. Spoke to my therapist because I'm one that takes care of my mental health. Very important, which I'm going to drive that home every damn chance I get on this channel. I definitely wanted to train, but I've also been one that has a little conflict happening in my brain. And that is, I don't want to charge people absurd amounts of money to get training that is not only bettering themselves, but bettering the betterment of their mental health. It's something to be said. That's why I really started dedicating myself to working out in 2018, because my mental health just took a flick of the switch and I just felt like a different person. I also had a different plan at that point in time, but life be life, and then the plan changed. Do have higher education. I just don't see the need into throwing that out there, but if you ever are wondering, I have 2 associates, my bachelor's that I also have business. Besides the higher education, I got to a point where my mental health just wanted a change, and that's where fitness came in. Now, I know what you're thinking. At some point in time, we'll have like a solid price point, but realistically, I don't have a price point. And some of these trainers that I've been seeing online, y'all need y'all's ass whooped. Come on, man. I see the amounts and I'm like, bro, I get it. Like, you gotta make your money. I am not here to sit up and shit on anybody, because at the end of the day, bro, you gotta make your money. But it's also, I would be remiss to say that I've seen a lot of them giving some wild information or not checking themselves when they give false information. I'm gonna say this, I'm about to hold myself fully accountable. So if I fuck up as far as my workouts go on this channel, even giving y'all direction, I will come back at, even if it's a later date or even if it's on a side short form video, to correct it. I will, because I do want to make sure that you guys are getting the best training. Think it is also worth noting that the reason why I started this, truly, I want to hold myself accountable. I've had moments where my mental health just hasn't been in the best of shape, and I noticed that whenever I'm working out and whenever I'm creating, I feel my best. So I truly not making this channel just for everybody. I'm making it for myself because it is a creative outlet. I just hope that at some point in time, maybe, just maybe, people who feel like me will find me and fuck with me, Pause. Although I am certified, I am human. So things might not come out pitch perfect and my words might not flow the way I want them to flow. But I'm going to get that advice out to you nevertheless. That's another reason why I am taking to this long form. I just want to get better at training. And in order to do so, I got to talk to the camera like a nut job. Today, the split is a solid push day. We pushing, baby. Which means the chitties are involved, the triceps are involved, the shoulders are involved, okay? All right. I'm doing a light push day because, I'm just getting back into it. So with flat bench press, make sure that your feet stay secure to the ground, because that's going to brace you in place. And we just lay back with it. Ideally, it's best to have somebody spotting you, of course, but being that I don't have nobody spotting me, we're going to keep it light. Every now and then you'll see my cute little doggo, Winter.
She's black, but you know, we love the name because I got her during December. She was a graduation gift. Nevertheless, I got 4 sets of these. I'm doing anywhere from 8 to 10, ideally, because I am getting back into it. That's usually like a good rep range when you're getting back into something. I say start off with 6 to 8 and then build up to 8 to 10. And then once you build up to 8 to 10, you can do 10 to 12, and then you can at some point go crazy. There are some workouts where the rep range will be different because, for instance, with calf muscles, that's a muscle that's kind of hard to grow. Scratch that. It is hard to grow, especially genetically. My calves are going to be a little bit smaller, but it's for the sole purpose of jumping and doing activities like that. So I got a little bounce in these bad boys. Small, but mighty. You might do anywhere from 15 all the way up with reps for your calves. So, like I said, different muscle groups require different reps in different parts of the journey. Simple as that. Okay, so I thought I'd bring it up a little closer so you can see the movement up close. So, you can see I'm setting up for it. I got my thumbs. There's a grip part of your barbell. This barbell is going to be a different type of barbell, the barbell from what you see at the gym most of the times. This is one I think you can change the length of it, but anywho, the measurement, thumbs, there's like a center part that you can kind of see that is smooth versus grip. So from the smooth part, use your thumbs. Your grip will oftentimes, sorry, I'm trying to get used to this because this is a brand new setup, but your thumbs will be your measuring sticks, and it'll get your grip right every time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it down right below the nip line and push up. But I want it to be a controlled push up, as well as don't lock your arms out. I'm just showing you, and this weight is light enough for me to show you, but don't lock them out like that. There is going to be a slight lockout anyways, just based off the movement for stability's sake, but it should not be a straight up lockout because you are going to hurt yourself, and I don't want that for you. So also take your time, especially if it is your first go round. Another variation which is better for range of motion is using dumbbells. With dumbbells, you can bring it down a little bit more out, stretching, giving that stretch on the chest and driving it up, versus a barbell, you can't, Danny Phantom your way through it, but you can bring it right down, like I said, to the right below the nip line. Check me out one more time. It is humbling coming back to working out again, and I'm actually enjoying myself because I'm, even though I have knowledge and a certification, hang on. All right. Even though I have a certification in it, it's just been a minute since I've done it. So me getting back to it, it's humbling. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. I feel like my chest is probably going to be very sore tomorrow. But I think at the end of the day, I'm going to be fulfilled because we did it. And that's message of the day. Just get up and do it. You know, I know it seemed kind of difficult at times, but just get up and do it. Even when you don't feel like doing it, get up and do it. I'm learning that from my loved one, you know, that's going through their battle. You got to get up and do it regardless. So at the end of the day, take that and do what you will with that information. Like I said, I am still learning and still building my confidence in becoming or being a personal trainer. I try to make sure I'm also making it easy for you guys to understand content wise, because I can put the scientific terms on it, but it's gonna be too much even for me. So I'm just going to be making sure I'm giving the information that I learned into a more digestible format. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. So I wanted to show y'all a few at-home variations of a workout that I'm doing, and that is a tricep pull down. So you easily can have a band. You can buy these virtually anywhere, Amazon, Academy, anywhere that sells fitness stuff. But the way to set it up, if you have a pull-up bar set up, all you gotta do is put the band over, just like that, pull it through, get it tight. There you have it. Or you can get fancy smancy and buy this kind of setup. They do sell these on Amazon too. I know this actually goes with our other pull-up bar that's over here off to the side under this tarp, but it can be easily utilized. Being that I'm kind of tall, it's kind of awkward for me to use it, but it still gets the tricep training. So another way, if you don't want to do any of that, just grab your good old dumbbell and do a tricep kickback, setting it up where you're kicking back. Keep your arm as close to your body as possible. That's really the key to start feeling that tricep burn, keeping it close as possible. You can do single arm on that if you want to use the band kind of situation. You know, some people will be like, that's kind of just pointless. Different strokes for different folks. I'm just showing resources. But I like to make a little handle, kind of simulating that and just bringing it down. Being that I am, like I said, pretty height-wise tall for a lady, I have to contort my body sometimes in weird positions, but ideally, with these, you're essentially pulling yourself back, leaning slightly forward, just a little bit, and bringing it down. Same thing can do, like I said, single arm with this. Being that it's at home situation, bring yourself back as far as you can, where it's kind of giving that kind of tension, and just pull it back as far back as you can. Now, of course, the different bands you get will be different weights. So I think this one is a 15-pounder. Don't hold me to it. I bought it a while back. You can get them different tensions. This one's probably going to be light to some, might be heavy to some. For me, because I'm getting back into it, it's kind of heavy. So. And another thing, if you don't want to think of it as like pulling it towards yourself, think of it as you snatching something out of somebody's hand. And you're like, unhand me. Give me that back. Thief. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think of it like that. So, unhand me.
You can think of my voice every time you do that. Keep your arms close to your body when you're doing tricep movements, especially if it has anything to do with a dumbbell, a band, or a setup like this.
Another thing I would say, have fun. Yeah, have fun with your training. That's something important that I want every one of my clients to understand and know. Have fun with your training because it's going to make you want to come back and be excited about working out. It's as simple as that. You have to find ways to feel inspired and to be excited. Unfortunately, in this world that we're in, we have a lot of stressors and a lot of things that put us into a different mindset to where we can't even think straight and we no longer even have fun in life. So have fun. Have fun in your training, have fun in your life, have fun. Just the biggest takeaway. Just dropping little gems and stuff while we gym. I'm gonna get a flag back here that has the Stone Fitness logo. Stay thinking of new dreams. That way it'll be real official. But this is the playground, in case y'all wonder what this little backyard area. I'm planning on getting like netting and stuff across here, kind of keep us protected. Like even at night, I want to put some lights out here for when you work out, because some nights I can't really sleep, and sometimes I just want to be outside throwing weights around. Kind of hard when you can't see. So chest height, because once you lift it off, make sure you're gripping it and you push. Picasso. Also worth noting, I am natural. Plan on staying that way. Um, I know, like I said, I've been able to reach that 200-pound mark before, so I know I can reach it. I just gotta keep eating, and that is hard when you deal with mental health often plaguing you. But lately, I've been in my cooking bag where I'm on the road to 160, and I'm doing it as clean as possible. But I also want to say probably will be a semi dirty bulk. Kind of want to get to that 170 mark by the end of the summer. Summer is approaching. We're just in springtime right now. Another thing, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to be filming this more often. I don't know if I'm going to keep using my phone, but I have to use my phone for now. I do have a camera. I just don't really have much experience with it. And the battery, I got to buy a new one because it don't stay charged. The life and times of trying to make things come to life. But I have a vision, and being a trainer, I have to bring it to life one way or the other. A lot of people should take away from this first video coming back. Work with whatever you got. Utilize whatever you got. I don't have my whole setup yet, but I said I need to quit making excuses and just start filming. So the last workout I'm going to do is front raises. You're standing hip width apart, hands out in front of you. Self-explanatory, honestly, and raise. And we're supersetting them with some shrugs for the traps. So, I think we're gonna do burnout, 4 sets of burnout on the front raise. Shrugs, we're gonna do about 8 to 10. These are, I think, 5-pounders for now. We're just getting back into it. Next week, we'll go up to 10. And like I said, I've been not working out for months, being a fat ass. So let's get it. Everybody say don't be in my own world half the time. Got parchment paper. So we gotta cut a salmon. Had some left still, so keeping it simple. Rinse the hands real quick. And then we gonna add all of the seasoning. Pat it a little dry. I'm gonna whip up this little baked salmon situation. We got some red mint salt, because I just like red mint salt. A bit of pepper. We got a little bit of cayenne pepper for the heat. A little bit of thyme. Some paprika. Freaking love paprika. And I want some of your brown sugar. Oh. Had to add that in there for the crust situation. I just love a good salmon, a good piece of salmon. Fun fact, I'm allergic to shellfish. So I cannot enjoy all of the things that people love to utilize as protein sources, such as shrimp. I cannot have no type of shrimp, but I can eat oysters and clams. I don't know. But Chef Kyd's Kitchen, we coming back soon. Until then, we got Stone Fitness baked salmon. And y'all was just hearing the dishwasher in the background. I just shut it off so I can make my last statement. Bouts to get in the shower. Let this bake. By the time I get out the shower, it should be ready. I am so trifling. Hold up. Hold up. We're going to change it up. We're going to do a little bit of avocado oil. Chosen Foods. You already know. We got the good stuff. They had a really good deal at Kroger's by the house. So there's that. But I'm going to just add a little bit of oil to the situation. Nothing too serious, just enough to moisturize that. I am gonna toss this joker into the oven, let it bake while I'm showering and whatnot. And by the time I come back, y'all will be seeing me sitting pretty eating this. Probably with some cilantro lime rice that I have, because I don't have anything else right now. And yeah. I did not get a chance to even lotion my face. I'm just hungry as hell. One of my things that I like to do is watch true crime and stuff like that. I'm watching a friend suggested Baby Reindeer, and I got it on pause, but probably gonna end the video for today. Of course, with food, keep it simple. Less is more. Some hot sauce. I got this habanero and ají amarillo. Amarillo, I think. Did I say that wrong? Y'all let me know. But a little spice. And I made a salad too. I even did like a homemade dressing. It's one of my favorite things to do off to the side. It's cooked. But like I said, I'm about to get into this. I'm on episode 3, but once I film again, I'll probably chat about it a little bit. So hopefully I don't get no spoilers. But this lady is fucking crazy. Batshit crazy, for lack of better terms. I'm probably gonna end the video here. If you're a 9-to-5er, don't work too hard. If it's your day off, enjoy. Mental health warriors, stick in there. We're getting back to taking care of us. So one step at a time, one day at a time is what we're gonna take it. And most importantly, if no one tells you today, I love you. Ooh, I gotta lotion my face.
face dry as hell.